Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. So today I'm going to be doing my March favorites. Now in my last favorites video, I had mentioned that I really didn't have a lot of products for that month. Well, guess what? Neither do I have for March. It's literally just like one page of stuff. But I went to New York this last month, so I went to New York in March. So I really didn't have the funds to actually go ahead and spend a lot of money on new products. But these are just products that I've had that I really didn't use, so I decided to use them for the month of March. And most of them worked out pretty well. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so as usual, my first category is makeup and accessories, which I think I might just move accessories to a different category. But to start off is this sleek highlighter palette. I got this for Christmas from my aunt. It has actually really cool colors. They're super pretty. They're really pigmented too. Like, see, I don't know if you can see that, but it's pretty pigmented. And I really like it. I use this pretty much every day. I think it works just as well as my Anastasia that glow kit. So it's called Sleek Makeup. I honestly don't know where you can find it. It just came in a little kit. But yeah, definitely if you can find this online or something, definitely go check it out. My next product is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I've heard a lot of good things about this. Like my best friends use it. I see a lot of like beauty gurus use it. So I decided, why not? What's the hype about this? But it is so good. I used to use my NYX bronzing. I believe it's like the NYX matte bronzer. But I love this. I use it every day. I don't know if you can actually see it, but I'm wearing it today. It is so good. It smells like the beach. It smells like coconut. Originally, I did not like the smell, but it turned out the smell actually grew on me. It smells like I'm going to the beach. So if you were hesitant about this, definitely get it. Just try it. It's amazing. My next two items, it's the same product, but it's my Maybelline Master Prime Primer. I used this one before, which is the Blur and Illuminate one. Really well, works really good. It's like $7 at the drugstore. But then I also picked up the same brand, the Maybelline Master Prime Primer, for the blur and redness control, because I have started to get like red spots just on my face. So I use this to help the blurring, and not the blurring but the redness, and to blur all that. Works really well. I've gotten some of my friends to use it, so definitely check out the Maybelline Master Prime Primers. They're about like $7 at the drugstore. They work really, really well. My next products are two Morphe brushes. Excuse them for being dirty. I used them this morning, but I got the Morphe M518 brush and the Morphe M514 brush. I use the M514 brush just to sort of like do put crease colors in my eyes, and then I use actually the M518 to apply my highlighter to my face. It works really well. I don't really use this for shadow or anything. I just mainly use it for highlighting, which I don't think is what you're supposed to do, but hey, it works for me. My last makeup product is the Tartiest mascara. I got it in a little kit that came with my eyelash curler, and I really love it. I do really want to pick up a larger size of this, but it works really well on my top lashes, my bottom lashes, and it makes them look longer than they really are, because I actually don't have eyelashes, really long ones, but this really helps them like look like I have long eyelashes. So definitely check that out. Okay, so accessories under the makeup accessories, because it's like hair and makeup, is actually my Conair curling iron. I've started to curl my hair a lot lately. I used to use this when I was like in middle school, but I did not want to bother my hair. But as you can see, my hair is pretty long. And I just think that this works really well for curling my hair. It's the 1 to 1/4 inch curling iron, but I really just do little waves in my hair, so this works really well. I don't know if they still sell this one because I've had it, like I said, since like 8th grade, so it's been like 6 years since I've gotten it. But Conair does, like, I think Conair's brand just has really good curling irons, straighteners, and all that good stuff. Okay, so that's it for my makeup favorites for this month. So my next favorites are gonna be clothing and just little knickknacks that I've loved this month. So when I went to New York, I actually went to go see the Anastasia Broadway musical, which was really good. I laughed, I cried. It was probably one of the most amazing experiences I have ever experienced. But I got the Anastasia fan t-shirt. It says Anastasia, the new Broadway musical on the front, and then on the back it just says journey to the past on it, and it's like this maroon color. It's really, I love it. It's really, really soft. I mean, it was merch, so it was like $30, but that musical was so good. I just had to get one of these. So that's really my only clothing favorite for this month, because I wore it every day after that musical, which sounds gross now that I say it, but I just wore it with jeans and this shirt. So if you ever have a chance to go to New York to go watch a musical or Broadway, definitely go check out Anastasia, because it was really, really good. My next accessories is this, I don't even know how to say that brand, Scunchies clear plastic hair ties. I started putting my hair up a lot, and I use these I just dropped it. But I use these Scunchi hair ties, which is like the ones that have the little curves in them. But they get a little bit too big if I just want to put my hair up in a like ponytail up at the top like that. So they're just regular plastic hair ties. I picked these up at Ulta. They're like $1. Some other things actually has no relation to clothing, makeup, hair, anything, are these calligraphy pens. I picked up hand lettering, and calligraphy. I suck at it, but I needed to get some pens just so I could try it out. So I've been using them to write notes and everything. But I picked these up at Michael's. They're like $1, I want to say, $1.50 each. So if you're in the market for new pens or you hand letter, these Tombow ABT pens I recommend. They have a big, I'm dropping everything, I'm so clumsy. They have like a big brush side, and then they have a little like marker tip side. So definitely check those out. So that's about it for all my accessories and everything. My next category are books and movies and TV shows that I have been binge watching or loving for the month of March. I'll go ahead and actually just start with my books that I've read last month. I actually read 4 books last month, but these 2 books are the ones that I've loved the most. So my first one is That Night by Chevy Stevens. This is what the cover looks like. It's a like murder mystery investigation story. I picked this up at Half Price Books, which, okay, if you are book lovers or book readers, I recommend going to Half Price Books before you go to Barnes & Noble's. Nothing against Barnes & Noble's, but I got this book for about like $6, and this book is originally $16. So Half Price Books, I'm pretty sure y'all know what Half Price Books is, but you can get books for a lot cheaper, and they like, this is like, it looks brand new. I got it and it looked brand new. It's another like murder investigation crime book, which I've noticed is a pattern in a lot of the books I read, but super good. I read it in about a day. It kept me like, I could not put it down. So definitely check out That Night by Chevy Stevens. Next book is The Lying Game by Ruth Ware. It's another sort of murder investigation book, but this one I picked up at Barnes & Noble's. This one was really good too. I read it in about like a day and a half. Pretty much just these group of girls were best friends, and I want to say like it was high school, it was like boarding school, and they covered up this crime that is coming back to bite them in the butt basically like 25 years later. So they all meet up and are trying to figure out like who knows about what they did as teenagers, stuff like that. It's really good. I feel like this is more of like a teen, young teen, young adult, and then this one is more of like an adult book. So The Lion Game and That Night, definitely check out those 2 books. Okay, so I've actually watched a lot of TV shows and listened to a lot of movies and a lot of music and some movies. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start with the music I listened to last month that I really, really loved. The first is a group called 4th Ave, and I think I mentioned in my last favorites about the boy band in real life and how they were on a show called Boy Band. I'm trying to figure out America's Next Boy Band. Well, 4th Ave are the group of 4 who did not make the band. So in the finale there was I think there was the top 10, and so then out of the top 10 the 5 were chosen. So EXO is by 4th Ave, who are 4 of the 5 that did not make were not the winners of the boy band. So EXO is their single that they debuted, which is I really like it. I didn't think I'd like it just because I love them on the show, but I was really glad who won. So I was very like, okay, what is happening right now? But XOXO is really cute. It's a really good song. And then my next song is Better With You by Jesse McCartney, and it just came out. I actually saw a classmate of mine actually posted on Twitter about this song, and I checked it out, and it's like Jesse McCartney beautiful soul look all over again, and I loved that Jesse McCartney when I was in high school, or even younger than that. But it's a really good song. I like the beat. Been listening to that on repeat. It got added to my 2018 Jams Spotify playlist, so I'll actually leave that link below if any of y'all just want to check out the music I listen to. I pretty much just add to it pretty much every time I hear a new song if I like that song. Yeah. Moving on, there's a TV show that I watch. It's called Timeless. It's on Hulu. It stars Matt Lanter, and if you don't know who Matt Lanter is, he is from 90210. He played Liam in 90210. And who else is a star? There's a lot of stars in that show. Abigail Spencer and Malcolm Barrett. It's about time travel. So they time travel back into time to make sure that history stays the same because there's this bad guy that once changed like America's history. But they're on a season 2 right now, so that comes out every Sunday. But season 1 is completely out on Hulu, and then season 2 should be up to date as each episode comes out. And my last thing that I do want to talk about in this category is the Anastasia Broadway. Not just the soundtrack, but the whole Broadway experience. Those of you who have been to Broadway understand probably the feeling of being at a real show. I went to the show on a Tuesday, and I really just want to go to that show because Derek Klena, who plays Dimitri, he had some of his last shows there. So his last show was March 25th, and I went March 20th. So I was super blessed to go to that show because I just really want to see some of the original cast, and I will insert pictures that I took with Christy Altamar, who plays Anya, and Derek Klena, who plays Dimitri. But it was just a really, really great experience. I originally wasn't gonna go, but I am so glad I did. It was so much fun. I mean, just personally, if you can go see a Broadway musical in New York or even wherever you're from, if they have like types of new Broadway musicals. Like we have an Anastasia coming to San Antonio, but it's like not the original cast, but it's probably still just gonna be the same thing. Definitely go to those. Like I think those are so much fun and it just keeps art alive. But yeah, anyway, that's it for my March favorites. I just want to say quickly that I know I did not post my regular Mondays and Sundays, but that's because I have been traveling and then I came back and I went back to school and I started work again. But the 7th, Saturday, is actually my birthday, so I will be uploading a vlog probably on the 9th, just of this whole weekend. It's gonna be my birthday vlog, so if you're just interested in seeing stuff I did with my friends and family and how I celebrated my birthday, then just stay tuned for that. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. Leave a like on this video and comment ideas down below. And I will be trying to get back to my regular schedule. But yeah, thanks guys. Bye.